Alright, so 22, 23. 22 is a proportion problems. So basically what you want to do is be comparing the same things on top and the bottom. When we talk about compare, we compare things as a fraction. So we could do it either way. I would choose to do it ounces over calories. So what I'm going to do is say 16 ounces is to 200 calories, what X ounces is to 150 calories. So what we're going to do here is cross multiply and solve, and since we're going from 200 calories to 150 calories, it should be obvious that we should get an answer that is less than 16 ounces. So whenever you have a problem like this, you cross multiply and solve. So I have 200 times X equals 16 times 150, which is 2400. Divide each side by 200 for the X, and that gives us X equals 12, and in the context of the problem it's 12 ounces. Alright, if Jupiter Airlines was filled to 55% capacity and 286 seats were full, how many seats are on the airplane altogether? So 55% is 55 out of 100, and that equals 286 out of the total, which is X. So again, we're going to cross multiply and solve. Sorry for the crappy circles. We get a 55X equals 100 times 286 is 28,600. Divide both sides by 55, and that gives us X equals 520 seats. Alright, so those are two proportion problems. A couple of percent problems, a couple more. What is 40% of 84? So of 84 is the total. So remember we have percent over 100 equals is over of, or you may have learned percent over 100 equals the part over the whole. Either way, it's going to be the same math as what we just did. So 40 over 100 equals 40% of 84, so that's our total. So we're missing the part. So now we cross multiply and solve. So 100x equals 40 times 84, which is 3360. Now I crunched those numbers on my calculator earlier, so I could just do this quickly. Make sure that you use a calculator and don't try to crunch the numbers in your head and end up getting a wrong answer just because of something silly like that. So our answer is divide both sides by 100, and we get 33.6. So 33.6 is 40% of 84. Now we're saying what percent, so the percent is what we're missing. What percent of 15 is 7.8? So 7.8 is the part, 15 is the whole, and that's what percent? So what over 100? So now again, cross multiply and solve, and we get 780 equals 15x. I need to divide by 15, and that gives us 52% equals x. Alright, so last one here in this section. A pair of jeans that cost $49.50 are on sale for 30% off. Find the sale price. Alright, so there's a couple ways to do this. One way is to find 30%, then subtract. So 30 out of 100 equals what out of 49.50? So we get a cross multiply and solve, and that gives us 1485 equals 100x. So 14.85 equals x. So that's the amount of discount. So to find what we actually pay, find the sale price, we're going to do 49.50 minus 14.85. Do it in your calculator if you're not sure with the arithmetic, and you get 34.65. That's how much you end up paying. Alright, the other way is to think about, it's a little bit easier, math-wise, If you got 30% off, how much of the jeans are you paying for? Well, regular cost would be 100%. You're getting 30% off, so you're paying 70%. So you can directly figure out how much you pay. 70 over 100 equals what over 49.5? That's going to be, we're going to cross multiply and get 100x equals 70 times 49.5, which is 3465. Divide by 100, and you get x equals 3465. That's how much you end up paying. So two different ways of solving that problem.